told by Jim Miklashevsky and Tammy Kupperman, who work for us at the Pentagon, that they're hearing from senior American military officials that it is highly unlikely that American forces would enter Afghanistan from Uzbekistan because that border is so heavily mined. The 10th Mountain Division team that is in Uzbekistan is there to provide force protection for the American military force. We do think that there could already be special operation forces in Afghanistan. Others, when they go in there, will probably go in an airdrop of some kind, something reminiscent of the special forces that were dropped, some of them into Panama, obviously, and it goes back to World War II when they were such an important part of the force. But now we have these special forces, and there are a number of them, the Army Rangers, the Green Beret, and especially Delta Force, that unique group of warriors that is based at Fort Bragg. They have been missing from their normal activities for several weeks now, and everyone expects that they are somewhere, if not in Afghanistan itself, but probably in the theater. We want to go to NBC's Dana Lewis now, who is the headquarters of the Northern Alliance. And Dana, we have a camera trained on the distant skies there. It's a night scope camera. We want to provide a little perspective for our viewers, if you will. If you begin to see lots of green lights, it does not mean it's an explosion, correct?
That's right, Tom. That is a light amplifier. It is a second camera which we have here, and essentially it will pick up any light illumination at all. As you know, we're about 20 miles south of the Tajikistan border in northern Afghanistan, and that camera is pointed west right now, and about 12 miles off in the distance is the front. That's where Northern Alliance troops, some 8,000 to 10,000 of them, are lined up against Taliban forces, 12,000 or so on the Taliban side. And if there is any large explosion in that area, that camera should pick it up. I can tell you that just about 2 minutes ago, we heard a very loud explosion off in the distance. It seemed to be coming from that area to the west. It is difficult to know what that was, though. Often we hear artillery exchanges here. There was some earlier today, but that was a loud explosion, louder than I've heard in the last few days. But we couldn't see anything on that camera. We couldn't see any light illumination. It may just be regular fire exchanges between those two forces there. And the Northern Alliance has been saying that the moment the U.S. started any military action, they would try to advance against the Taliban. They may be doing that tonight, or they may be simply having an exchange of artillery fire and gunfire tonight as things are very tense off in that distance on that camera, 12 miles down the road from us. Tom?
All right, thank you very much, NBC's Dana Lewis.